Well, hello and welcome back. This is Grillenheimer yet again with all these stratagem cards, and I've printed out the rest of them, even though my ink is a little low, so they look a little washed out. And this is my old Crimzeek. I've changed him. Let's see, where's the new one? So you can see the difference in the look. They're washed out, but I have him, anytime you draw a card, have him attack a bot in the field by 1 and flip if you can. After he hits each character in the field, then flip this card. I didn't realize how I wrote this, is that it puts a different spin on this card that I made originally. Originally, I was hitting every character. Well, now I have bot on here. So I'll take that as bot mode. So that means a little different now, doesn't it? So Battle Masters in their starting form are bot modes. So this would not be able to attack a body mode, but it could attack a Titan Master in bot mode after the heads are are in play, etc., or something to that effect, if he was still around by that time of the game. So, well, yeah, I guess he would be if there's something with still a bot mode in. I didn't think about that either. Titan Masters. Interesting. Anyway, let's get on to the next. Okay, here, we did looked over these pretty much already. Here's this excuse me that I did, and I kind of fixed him. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, here it is. Here's my new excuse me card. I corrected the verbiage. I just used the picture right out of the movie, kind of cut it down and a little bit, slapped it on here. So now it's untapped instead of tapped. Pretty much the same thing. I thought this looked pretty cool with the this is so cropped it's not funny. Image from the movie. Okay. And I really started doing a lot of different things here. Let's go on to Source of Wisdom. A Source of Wisdom, when one of your Autobots is flipped in the KO pile, or KO for turn, that gives each Autobot on your team in the battlefield bold 3 to attack. Excuse me. So I thought this would be interesting. They have to be KO'd and be flipped into KO to be able to have this go off, even though it's a star cost. And you can see basically what stratagem I'm covering up here. Not too hard to figure out. Either CS06, CS17, CS18. It's like Crankcase's stratagem, Megatron's stratagem, or Brawn's stratagem for the most part. So that, and I thought this seemed pretty fair. And of course, I guess I didn't say you have to flip it over, so I guess it would still work in play. Oh, I printed that one out twice. Oops, and I guess I've already gone over stasis. I have it here twice. And anybody can play this as long as you want to give up a star once per game, tap every Autobot and Decepticon, then flip this over. Does not affect Wreckers, Mercenaries, or Quintessons. So that's stasis. I'm pretty sure I went over that already. I got about 5 new ones here. And I might change this picture. It's just the standard Decepticon symbol. Going to commercial or back. Triformation. This allows you to have 30 total stars you have to include this star, as long as they are all Decepticon planes. Spread 4 damage across your team. And I was looking at like some high-starred characters like Captain Starscream, Thundercracker, and Dirge, to where you could actually have 3 Seekers on your team, and it would give you a lot of damage. And I think those characters I mentioned, I think total like 41 health. And so, you know, trying to damage them by 4 at the start across your team. If you want to put all 4 damage on one character, fine. But 4 is 4. 4 is not 0. You kind of like what I did with my water tanks, be able to have all 3 of my water tank homemade characters to be able to be played all at the same time. It's this same premise. So that is Triformation, and it's basically for your Seekers, you know, to be able to play. That's the one thing since Wave 1 that I've kind of felt like that was missing. And a year ago, I even did a few videos where I thought for sure Hasbro kept changing stuff from wave to wave to wave to wave, and I thought for sure, oh, they'll just change the star count eventually to 30. No, they never really did. But with the stratagem, we can do that. But the 30th star has to be this. And there is a stipulation to doing this. And sorry, I thought there was like a bug or spider crawling on my elbow, but I guess not. So that's Triformation. Okay, and then next let's have now. Ooh, I like that one. Let's save that one. I think I remember Dan, Scott, and Vin came up with one called the Touch. This is my version of the Touch. And it's just a 1-star cost, and it's for a 3 attack. But the stipulation is, if a leader is wearing the Matrix, KO it, not your leader, the Matrix, and put it in your KO pile, and do 3 attack to a Guardian or Titan, then flip the card. Does that mean if you have Optimus and you are wearing all 3 matrices at the same time with that General Optimus Prime, that you can KO all 3 of them? No. You KO 1. If he's wearing the Matrix, KO it and do 3 attack. Doesn't mean you can KO all 3 of them and get 9 on a Guardian or Titan. No. You can only discard 1. It flips the card over. You get an extra 3 attack to a Guardian or Titan. That's it. Only 1 Matrix. To sort of mirror the movie in a way, or even the old show, because once they used the Matrix to destroy Unicron in the 86 movie, and at the very end of season 3, they completely empty it to be able to get rid of the evil spore hate plague at the very end, and it was just empty. And Hot Rod, who was Hot Rod again, and Optimus Prime was truly back, had a little talk about, well, we're going to have to just fill it back up with our own wisdom. This is hard to read. With this, I'll make you my slave. Remove an opponent's matrix from an Autobot leader. Put it on your Decepticon leader. Put it in your opponent's KO when knocked off or removed. So you're actually able to play your, I think, Knight. Oh, what is that? The Fembot from the cartoon that they made a mercenary out of, Nightbird. I think Nightbird had a thing where you force your opponent to scrap a card, and then you actually get to play the card. And this is kind of like that, but this is very idiomatic. Yes, it's only 1 star, but you have to be fighting an Autobot leader who has the Matrix on them. And this stratagem, of course, could only be, I guess, really used once. I guess a lot of mine are used once, and that's it. I don't know. I don't really specify here. I guess if they have 3, I guess you could get them all. and eventually put them all on different characters. Well, no, it would have to be a Decepticon leader, because that's how I wrote this, from one leader to another. So, and of course, what would it do? Whatever the Matrix does. It doesn't add anything. It's just the Matrix. Remember, the Decepticons could hold it, but they couldn't use it. They couldn't unleash its power. So what's it going to do? It's going to just give you the +1 in the Pierce one, but I don't think it, since it's not, unless you have Autobots on your actual party, I don't think that the Matrix on a Decepticon leader is really going to do much other than the +1 on it. So you're not going to get the perks of it. You might get the extra attack. I only did this for the sake of the story from the movie and the show, because the Decepticons got the Matrix more than I realized, more than I can remember. Here's Polarities. Yeah, we invented Polarities. There were an awful lot of casualties that day. Only, one use only. Any faction can use it. Your opponent, black pips, are now blue. Once used, flip over. Again, another 1-star strategy. I thought this was pretty neat. We have a card similar to this from Wave 5. Oh, I forgot the name of it. I think I saw Blues on Attack or some of the guys playing recently, and they actually were using it. Not this. Anyway, it's an upgrader action that changes their black pips to blue. That's not belligerence. That's orange and blue. Anyway, here's the last one for the day. Upper hand. When a weapon battle master upgrades a character, do 2 damage to a tapped enemy, then flip over the stratagem. Now, because as we can see here, Starscream is holding Megatron. Megatron was, in a sense, the very first battle master. So, what does this do with our battle masters in the game? Easy. When you, as a player, destroy or knock out an opponent's battle master, that battle master automatically gets attached to a character. They in turn get 2 back on you, if so they want, or whoever is tapped on your team. So it's almost like, okay, I'm upgrading, boom, I'm shooting back kind of thing. It's an automatic, 2 cheeky damage right back at you just because they upgraded their character with their battle master that they wanted you to take out anyway. That's the point of the battle masters. That's all I've got this time. And I've been able to test a few of these out. Some seem pretty good. I've had to, as you have seen, adjust a few. I just wish I had somebody to play with, but these seem pretty fun overall. Oh yeah, there's the key to Vector Sigma. I forgot. And that's my first Lincoln Lubricants. That sounded really funny. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. And I hope you're able to take away something from this. Whether it's, the artwork, the ideas, or just the fun of it all. I'm sure there are some here that, I sent a few to Jamie, not many, via Discord. And he thought of the few that I sent him seemed overpowered. I can't remember which ones those were. He did say that this one seemed fair, being able to hide your reveals, your card reveals. But, I think overall, I think they're okay. I'm sure if there's somebody more clever than I, myself, that could go, hey, I can take advantage of this easily, then I guess you could. Just like how I paired up consoling the ages with Kremzeek. You know, every time you draw a card, you get to move Kremzeek. But now the way I've worded it by accident, I was just doing it for the sake of space. I wrote bot instead of character. So, which every word means something. It changes it. And it changed my meaning of Kremzeek, which makes him a little more strategic to use now than he was. It's just been fun. It's just been fun. It's put a spin on the game. I kind of wonder if maybe that's where maybe Wizards of the Coast was going to be going with the game. Because there's just so many ideas through the lore, through it all. I mean, you can see where I've used the cartoon, the movie, the symbols, the inspiration for the original toys, Cyberverse even. So, you know, there's just so much to Transformers. Who knows? I might pull from some other series as well. I've finished rewatching the '84 cartoon. It was fun. It was a blast. It took me a while. Up next is Beast Wars. I took a few photos of Beast Wars, but it was only episode 1, and I'm like, I don't know about this. So there might be 1 or 2 of Beast Wars that I might use to start making some stratagems also to help complement our Beast characters like Fangry and Horrible and all the rest. So with that, I've gone over long. Thanks for watching. We will catch you next time. Again, have a blessed day.
And through all the myriad ways, the future is not set in stone.